Go ahead.
Miss Morgan, I just got my outline back. What does this check mean?
When you turn in your outlines or other note sheets, I put a check on the front page to indicate that you turned in the paper on time. It's not a grade. It doesn't mean your work is awesome, okay, horrible. It doesn't mean anything except you turned in the paper on the due date. And sometimes if you skipped a couple or skipped a section, I will do little green circles or circles of what you skipped. And in this case, Miss Sherman doesn't have anything that she skipped.
What are the green pens and the highlighters in the basket for?
So the basket has green pens because if you didn't bring your own pen, green pen to use or another color, then when I put my notes up on the board, you're going to use a green pen or a pen that you brought to make additions and corrections to your work. And that is part of the grade. If you, on page 4 in your binder, it describes the homework rubric, and part of it is making additions and corrections to your work when we go over notes in class. So that's what the pen is for. If you wrote your work in blue pen, you could use green pen to make corrections. If you wrote in green pen, you could use another color, black, blue, but you need to have two contrasting colors. Whatever you make corrections in needs to be different than the color that you wrote in. It needs to be obvious. The highlighters are because sometimes I'll tell you to highlight certain information, so you should do that if I tell you to do that.
I just got my outline back and it says 9 out of 10 points, first detail. What does that mean?
Good question, Mrs. Sherman.
The 9 out of 10 means that you earn 9 out of 10 points, which is a good score. And that means after we go over in class, I'll take the outlines home and look at them and give them a grade. And first detail means that when you do it on your own the first time, you need to try to have a little more detail. And all of those codes that I might put on your outline are described on page 7 of your binder. So first detail just means put more detail into it the first time you do it. Fill in means you need to have more information filled in from when we went over it, and there's more on page 7.
This has been a video about turning in your notes and correcting them and going over them in class. Hope you enjoyed it. Miss Morgan
And Mrs. Sherman,
signing off.
bye.